Okay, folks, welcome to tonight's contest. We got a little late start here. It's the Lady Raiders coming into tonight's ball game at a 9-2 record with losses to ranked teams in his Class team Parkston and a Class A team ranked Vermilion. Here we go. Max Scott, wide open layup from Bree Smart for two. They're facing the New Underwood Lady Tigers right now. Coming to tonight's ball game with a 3-8 record. Your officials are DJ Rush, Kevin Ball, and the one, the only, Dave Burnett. And he's got his pants not pulled all the way up like they used to be. So we got a fine officiating crew here tonight. With 45 seconds left, the Lady Raiders are up by 10, 13-3. Penetrating to the basket is Emily Scott for the Tigers. So we have a lot of Scotts on the court, but I don't believe they're relatives. Emily Scott to shoot two. First one's up, it's good. Ended the ball game for Jocelyn Fulton is number 20, Lily Albers. Scott hits the second. Lady Tigers putting on a little press. Ball's lobbed high to Brooke Montgomery, left corner, back on top to Max Scott. Max Scott, right wing, Jordan Scott. 5-second difference on the shot clock and the game clock. Max Scott, wide open three. Rebounded, Wagner passes it off to Palmer. Palmer puts it up a little strong. Montgomery gets the rebound. She's fouled on the ground by Emily Scott. First team foul for the Lady Tigers. Brooke Montgomery. Scott to Scott. A little strong on it, come up with it. Emily Scott brings it down. Brooke Montgomery. Oh, people forgot about to look at the clock or look at the game situation. And your first quarter, Lady Raiders 13, Lady Tigers 5. We'll be back.
Every new year requires new parts, and that's why you need to check out the updated Grossenberg Parts Catalog for specials on planter parts and many other items to help you prepare for planting season and the rest of the year. Ask about our large selection of hydraulic hose fabrication ends and hoses, plus batteries and chargers to get you through those cold January nights. Stop by one of our 9 locations today or go to grossenberg.com for more details. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to the Rumen Ag Press Box. Call Logan at Rumen Ag for all your Pioneer seed needs.
All right, Mr. Bunker gives me the thumbs up. Ready to start the second period here. I used to officiate with Mr. Burnett. We gave him crap. He'd pull his pants all the way up to his chest. So before the game, we would all, his other two partners, and I was one of them a few times, pulled up our pants to the chest, and we got a moving pick. on the Lady Tigers, number 12, Cassie Chambly. Lady Raiders looking at a press. Long down court. Brooks Palmer's wide open. Tries to pass it over to Brooke Montgomery. Ball deflected. Lady Tigers basketball. Back to Burnett. He was, so before the game, we'd pull our pants up to our chest and ask him if he was ready to go. And he must have finally got the hint after wearing them like that for about 20 years. Anyway, back to the ball game. Number 3, left wing, Scott. Over to the other Scott. I'll be saying Scott quite a bit. Wide open 3 from Carmichael. Rebounded by Fulton. She puts it back up and good. Max Scott breaking the press. Gets it to the corner. Brooke Palmer wide open look. No good. Max Scott comes up with the rebound. Bree ends up with it. Ball's deflected. Bree's going to the basket hard. There's a little body there. No call. Call that a block shot from Jocelyn Fulton. Back into the ball game for Lady Raiders is Wagner. Bree Smart taking it out of bounds. On top to Jordan Scott. Back down the corner. Bree Smart looking inside to Max Scott. Max Scott. Nice little dribble, reverse pivot, left hand, no good. Rebounded by Fulton. Fulton gets it to Scott. Scott to Allison Scott. Back on top to Fulton. Fulton to, I'll get these names down yet. There's a nice move by Emily Scott. Comes up a little short with the left hand. Ball's deflected out of bounds. Remain Lady Tigers basketball. So we got Carmichael, Chambly, Fulton, Scott and Scott. Emily Scott or down low inside. Tries up and under. It's good defense by the Lady Raiders. Brooke Palmer getting a piece of the ball. Emily Scott taking it out. It's a ball to Allison Scott. Allison Scott's penetrating right hand. Nobody cut her off. Rebounded by Palmer. Palmer swings it back. Max Scott cross timeline. She penetrates. Gives it Jordan Scott. Jordan Scott 2 dribbles. Pulls up. Bree inside to Brooke Palmer. Palmer skip pass with Max Scott. Wagner wide open 3 from the top. No good. Rebounded by Chambly. Chambly to Carmichael. Carmichael to Scott. Fulton. Back to Scott. Inside. Trying to go inside. There she is again. Brooke Palmer. Always around that basketball. Always getting her hands on it. She works pretty hard down there. Here come the Lady Raiders. We haven't scored a bucket yet this quarter. Let's see if we can get one. Reese Smart. Skip pass. Jordan. Nice bounce pass down to. Nice look to Brooke Palmer for the layup. Nice look inside there. Tigers working it around. Carmichael to Scott. Oh, we got a fall on Fulton. I didn't see what happened there, but she must have got frustrated from the defense that Max Scott was playing D like you're supposed to, in between the man and the ball. Here we go. Palmer thought about it, trying to swing it. Max Scott deflected it, then decided to let it go. It's a turnover. Here comes Scott, out of control. Stolen by Jordan Scott for the Raiders. Up to Bree. Bree gives it to Max Scott. Max Scott, nice little dish to Kenzie Wagner. That's good ball movement. That's basketball. Pass the ball to the open player when they're ready to score. Lady Tigers working it around. Getting a shuffle offense. Oh. Olivia Carmichael trying to get the ball inside to Chambly, and Jordan Scott's called for a foul, her second. Lady Tigers down 10. Oh, we got to see the ball. Bree comes up with it. Gives it off to Max Scott. Max Scott left side picks a dribble up. Is it to Bree, to Jordan Scott. Jordan Scott wide open lane, wide open three. She takes the three from the weeds. Way downtown, bang. Here comes the Lady Tigers. Scott on top to Fulton. Fulton one dribble, tries to look for a back cutting. Carmichael, nothing there. Stolen away by Palmer, up to Max Scott. Right hand layups, no good. Emily Scott gets the rebound. She's pushing it back at the Lady Raiders. Picks her dribble up. Ball is dead. Deny. Chambly to Carmichael. Carmichael tries to get it to Scott. It's tipped away by Jordan Scott. And for the Lady Raiders, number 11, Brooke Montgomery. And we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Dakota Land Birdseed in Vivian is proud to bring you this Lyman Raiders game. Dakota Land Birdseed, a locally owned business producing South Dakota product to rent from our own land. Dakota Land Birdseed, currently buying sunflowers and millet from area producers. Call them and find out more at 683-4175. Proud of the successes and the hard work Lyman Raiders Athletic show in and out of school activities. Dakota Land Birdseed is behind you, and good luck Raiders.
Welcome back to the Rumen Ag Press Box. Call Logan at Rumen Ag for all your Pioneer seed needs.
All right, we're back. Mr. Bunker gives me the thumbs up. Lady Tigers basketball. Left baseline. Scott. Some good picks. Ball's thrown too high. Hit off. Official rushes head. Stayed in bounds. Wagner picks it up. What do you use your head there, Rush? The ball stayed in bounds. Took a good bounce for the Raiders. The Raiders take advantage of it. Poor Bear looking inside to Carmichael. Wide open layup. No good. Rebounded by Allison Scott, or Emily Scott. She puts it up and good. Lady Raiders whipping the ball around. Scott to Wagner to Palmer for two. Emily Scott right side looking inside. Nothing there. Luke Palmer playing some pressure defense. Poor Bear with the ball left wing looking inside. Swings it over to Carmichael. Carmichael stolen away by Brooke Montgomery. She'll lay up uncontested 2 points. There comes Scott. Bree Smart on her. Mackenzie Wagner on Poor Bear. We got number 25 into the ball game. Madeline Wolf. Carmichael. Scott. Scott's looking inside. Nothing there. On top to Poor Bear. Poor Bear. Oh, those Lady Tigers are setting up camps in the middle of the lane. Officials ain't counting. Poor Bear. Shot clock down to 1. Ball's thrown away by Poor Bear. Over to Hans. Fulton. See if the Lady Raiders can. Coach, tell them to slow it down and calls fist. This is a pick and roll, but skip the pick and roll. Brooke Palmer. Well, officials ring her up for traveling, but they should have called a jump ball, as Brooke Palmer and some taggers had their hands on the basketball. Anyway, I'm going towards Lady Tigers. Scott dribbles left wing, pulls her dribble up, gets it to Carmichael. Carmichael off to Fulton. Fulton Scott's all over her. 5 second, no 5 second count. There's Brooke Palmer again with the steal, hustling, working. Lays it in off the glass for 2. Here comes Emily Scott, right side. There's a ball off to Poor Bear. Poor Bear shot fake. Give it to Wolf. Wolf. Palmer getting a piece of it. Palmer getting another piece of it. Rush calls a foul. I got the same line of view he did. There's no way he could see that. Brooke looked like she got all ball from here. I used to tell my partners when I officiated, don't guess, don't anticipate, and make the right call. Ball's dead on top. Poor Bear. Kenzie. Ball is dead again by Poor Bear. Ball's passed over. Wolf. Wolf recovers it half court. One dribble, gives it up. Scott switched pivot foots. Dave didn't see that. They got her trapped in the corner. Give it to Fulton. Fulton drops it off. Oh. Ball comes up with the foul. There's another one that probably should have been a jump ball. I don't think he had position on that one. He's got the whistle. He blows it. First one up for Wolf is good. Second one's up a little strong. Palmer at the rebound. Get to Max Scott. Max Scott walking it up. Coach Buss calling the play. Wants one shot. Finished the half off. Ten seconds. High pick and roll. Wide open 3. Oh, they call Brooke Palmer with the move and pick. Oh, rush. Poor Bear gets the ball. Force 3, 2. Shot attempts blocked away. Never mind, that was rejected by Wagner. 0.7 seconds left on the clock. You got time for a catch and shoot here. Throws it over the top to Fulton. Fulton, not enough time. That'll be the half, folks. Lady Raiders clinging on to 18-point lead, 28-10. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
This broadcast of the Lyman Raiders is brought to you in part by Rumen Ag and Pioneer Seeds in Presho. Craig and Logan Rumen proudly support Lyman Raiders athletics and activities. Contact Rumen Ag today for all of your seed, chemical, and crop consulting needs. If you're looking to maximize your yields, Rumen Ag is your local Pioneer Seed dealer. Good luck, Raiders. From Craig and Logan Rumen of Rumen Ag Pioneer Seeds in Presho.
Hutch's Cafe off I-90 in Presho opened in 1955 and has been family-owned since 1967. Open Wednesday through Sunday, 7 to 2, and for private parties upon request. Hutch's Cafe is a true piece of Americana preserved with their small-town atmosphere, exceptionally warm and welcoming service, and their delicious food. Hutch's is a proud supporter of all Lyman Raiders and Lady Raiders activities and invites you to stop in before or after the game. Everyone at Hutch's says, "Go Raiders!"
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril occurrence, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection, and equal opportunity provider.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Rocky Newenhouse in Corsica, Platte, Mitchell, and Huron at 605-946-5606.
Vivian Ag is proud to offer pre-built, proven-to-work seed mixes from Renovo Seed. They offer simplified solutions for all your forage, cover crop, and conservation seed needs. Take the guesswork out of your crop plan with Renovo Seed from Vivian Ag. Contact Logan Anderson at 605-216-8586. 605-216-8586. Renovo Seed. Renew, revive, repeat.
D-High's Processing LLC, located just north of exit 265 in Chamberlain, is a custom-exempt licensed processor with a large retail base of beef, pork, lamb, chicken, fish, and shellfish. Tina, Lee, and the crew invite you to come in and try their 36 different flavors of brats, 17 flavors of marinated chicken breasts, and 7 flavors of marinated steaks and pork chops. Don't forget sticks and jerky are available too. Everyone at D-High's Processing would like to wish their students the best of luck in all their activities.
Hopkins Plumbing in Chamberlain is more than your full-service plumbing professional. They offer heating and cooling solutions from Rood and Coleman. And don't think they forgot about our furry friends, livestock and horses, who need access to clean water too. They're a premier dealer of Ritchie water tanks. Call them today to take care of all your water needs, inside and out. Hopkins Plumbing of Chamberlain is a proud sponsor of local sports and activities on Live Ticket TV.
For all your auto insurance needs, call KPI Insurance. As an independent agency, we work with many national insurance companies and we give you choices. Plus, we're your local source for all your homeowners insurance coverage too. And be sure to ask us about our auto home discount packages available. That's KPI Insurance. Call 234-2323.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
Countryside Veterinary Clinic Incorporated, your local large and small animal veterinary hospital and supplier, offering a large variety of animal services, equipped with a haul-in facility to perform services needed for large animals, chute side on the farm to cover your ultrasound and processing cattle needs. Also offering small animal services from wellness exams to surgical needs. Fully stocked with cattle antibiotics, vaccines, and general supplies to get the job done. Dr. Joy has been your local veterinarian servicing the area since 2008. Give her and her team a call today.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
you been to the thrift store and more on Main in Presho? You need to check out their new furniture room. Stop in on Main Street Presho for lots of household items, bedding, toys, hair care electronics, shoes and boots, clothing, and more. The thrift store and more is open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. each Thursday and Friday, and 10 to 2 p.m. on Saturdays. Did I mention books, videos, and seasonal decor? Go see for yourself. Thrift store and more on Main, Presho.
The 605 restaurant, located right off I-90, exit 235 in Kennebec, is a proud supporter of the Lyman Raiders. Stop in and enjoy their daily specials and watch the Lyman Raiders play on one of the TVs. The 605 restaurant menu features all kinds of different burgers, including the I-90 burger that has 1 pound of beef. Stop in and see Junior or Tammy, open Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at noon. That's the 605 restaurant, located right off of I-90, exit 235 in Kennebec.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
Just like the local
Welcome back to the Rumen Ag Press Box. Call Logan at Rumen Ag for all your Pioneer seed needs.
Okay, we're back here to Lyman Gardens on Lyman Raiders Live. The voice of the Raiders. Lady Raiders are up 28-10 going into the second half of the ball game. Let's see if the Lady Tigers can make a run, or let's see the Lady Raiders put this game away right away to start the second half. Welcome all you fans if you just tuned in on this fine, mild winter night. Carmichael gets a pass timeline. Smart's all over her. No 5-second count being started yet. Here we go. Now they're counting to a cutting poor bear. They're just curling off that pick. Weak side defense has got to help. Got to see that coming. Fight. Go underneath the pick, because if you go around it, you can get beat. Scott to Wagner to Smart. To Max Scott on top. Right side, Jordan Scott hands it off to Bree Smart to Max Scott. Lady Raiders working around, high pick and roll. Max Scott to Jordan Scott. Jordan Scott penetrating. Bree to corner. Good ball movement. Skip pass to Mac. Max going baseline. Gives it off to Jordan Scott at the buzzer. A little strong, no good. A shot clock violation. That was really good ball movement by the Lady Raiders. But the result is no points. Poor Bear, left corner, picks her dribble up. Jordan Scott all over her. Try to dump it inside. Ball's deflected out of bounds. It'll be Lady Raiders basketball. Tried to get the ball inside to Chambly. Jordan Scott to Max Scott, right side. Skip pass to Bree Smart. Back to Jordan Scott on top. Wagner. Smart. Smart to Scott. To Jordan Scott. Calls play 13. Looks like the Lady Tigers go to a 2-3 zone. Jordan Scott. Brooke Palmer, short corner. Jumper. Good. Here comes the Lady Tigers. Carmichael might travel twice. No call. Bree Smart gets the ball. Somehow there was jump ball called. Lady Raiders basketball. Dave Burnett should just pick that popcorn up and eat it. 3-second rule. Jordan Scott across the timeline. Gives it over to Wagner, right wing. On top to Max Scott. Max Scott to Bree. The left wing. Jordan Scott back on top to Wagner. Kind of a high pass. Controlled. Wagner. It's tipped away by Carmichael. Throw the lob pass into Brooke Palmer. Brooke Palmer sealing her girl. Throw it over the top. Easy bucket for the Lady Raiders. Carmichael picks her dribble up left wing. Smart's all over her 5. See the ball. Oh, we got a collision. Dave Burnett goes off Bree. Remain Lady Tigers basketball. Fulton inbounds to Chambly. Chambly giving it to Poor Bear. Poor Bear looking inside. Pass deflected away by Max Scott. Hustling across that lane. It's like you're supposed to do. Beat that ball to the basket. Carmichael looking. Throws it. Wagner to steal. Wagner got some ball pressure. Dave rings her up for too many steps. Brooke Montgomery in for Wagner. Carmichael takes it left side, picks her dribble up. There's a travel there, they didn't call it. Jump ball there. Palmer ties it up. With Chambly, remain Tigers basketball. Now official ball finds another piece of popcorn. He don't like 3-second rule either. Fulton trying to get the ball. Carmichael stolen away by Bree. Bree going coast to coast, puts up left hand, might have been fouled, no good. Max Scott the rebound, put back, no good. Fulton with the rebound to Carmichael. To Emily's, no, that's Allison Scott. Allison Scott gives it up. Fulton doesn't like that pressure defense. Poor Bear dribbles, picks it up. Knocked away by Jordan Scott. Remain Lady Tigers basketball. Lady Raiders got a 20-point lead. 4:43 left third quarter. She's looking. Stolen away. Almost. Yes, stolen away by Brooke Palmer. Brooke Palmer with another steal. Left hand layup. Finger roll off the glass. It's good. Push the Lady Raiders up by 22. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
To win on the field or court, Elevate Agronomics is here to help every acre of your operation reach its full potential. With the full lineup of seed and crop protection products, precision planting equipment, livestock feed, and more, Elevate is your go-to for any of your farming and ranching needs. Elevate is looking forward to watching the local teams dominate this year and are poised to help you dominate your farming and ranching goals as well. Visit Elevate Agronomics in winter or elevateagronomics.com to learn more. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Do you have Welcome back to the Rumen Ag Press Box. Call Logan at Rumen Ag for all your Pioneer seed needs.
All right, IT man, thumbs up. Ready to go. Well, it looks like the Lady Raiders go to some full court man-to-man. Chambly, one dribble, passes. Oh, Carmichael Chambly. Carmichael comes up with it. 10 seconds expired, but no call. Carmichael on the top. Is it to Chambly? Chambly. She's still got her dribble. Trying to pass the ball. Scott trying to penetrate. Montgomery jumps in front of her. Official ball calls her for holding. When they put the ball right in front of their body, defender should have the right to take the ball away. Another steal by Brooke Palmer playing the passing lanes. Does a little, goes up for two. Some body. Draws contact. Madeline Wolf's call for the foul. It'll be her first personal. Palmer, shot position, rims in and out. Palmer, pocket position, puts it up, rolls it in. 35-12. About 4 minutes left. Emily Scott bringing it up. Picks her dribble up. Gives it off to Wolf. Wolf looking for Scott. Nothing there. Dribbles left. One dribble left. There it is again. Oh, that's the second time Brooke Palmer's been called. That's the way you're supposed to play defense. She picks up her third. Coach Bush comes back with Wagner. Here we go. Inbounded to Fulton. Forbear looking for that high cut. Wagner taking away the passing lane. She's called for a hold. I don't think Wagner grabbed her jersey, but Dave Burnett is trying to sell the call. It doesn't matter if he's trying to sell it or not. He called it. Here we go. Forbear doing a curl. Pick to the corner. Scott penetrating. She trips over her own feet. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover. Good defense by the Lady Raiders. Here we go, Max Scott. It's a ball on top to Bree. Bree over to Jordan Scott, right wing, looking at the three from the logo. Max Scott skips it over to Wagner just inside the three-point line. Puts it up, no good. Rebounded Fulton. Gives it to Scott. Scott to other Scott. Not related to our Scott. Forbear has it on the left wing. On top. To Scott, trying to throw a lob pass over Fulton. No on weak side defense. She puts it up for two. Raiders pushes it back. Brooke Palmer looking to penetrate. Bodied. Kicks it out to Max Scott. To Jordan Scott. From way downtown. Bang. Good ball movement by Lady Raiders. 38-14. Scott gives it to Forbear. Brooke Palmer playing some good denial defense. That's why she's probably got plays defense like you're supposed to. Probably got about 5 steals already. Alyssa Scott looking to do something. Wagner on her. She runs into Max Scott. She got away with the travel. Forbear with the ball on top. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2 on the shot clock. Tries to lob it inside the Fulton. A shot clock violation. Good defense by the Lady Raiders. Trying to put some three-quarter token pressure here. Scott from Smart. Scott. Smart tries to pass it. Ball's tipped away by Emily Scott. She's bringing it up. Fulton swings it over to Poor Bear. Poor Bear back on top. Scott for three. A little strong. Wagner at the rebound. Gives it up to Jordan Scott. Lays it in. Off the glass. For two. Here comes Emily Scott, left side. Picks her dribble up. On top to Fulton. There's a cutter again. She was open. Swinging around on top to Poor Bear. Poor Bear looking inside. Fulton. Jordan Scott picks her pocket, puts it up. Was fouled, no call, but Bree Smart hustling back for the offensive board. Puts it in. It's good. Lady Raiders almost up by 30. Emily Scott. Alyssa Scott. She picks her dribble up. She double team her right there. Ball on top to Fulton. Max Scott playing some D. Played some good D. There's Brooke Palmer again with another steal. She better be careful. Max Scott takes it to the hole, puts it in. Brooke Palmer's got so many steals tonight, it might get her for grand theft. Max Scott gets a piece of the ball. Overplaying. Looks like they conked heads. She grabs her head. She's kind of walking slowly. Horbear tries to go to the basket. We got a running clock now. It's a 30-point lead. 15 seconds left. Got a sub. Carmichael. Montgomery, 10 seconds. Clock continues to run. Here we go. 5 seconds. Lady Taggers get it in. Oh. Alyssa Scott had a chance to make a bucket. Corner. 60 seconds.
Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Halverson Oil, your favorite fuel and C-store in Kennebec, is now offering Hunt Brothers Pizza. Available in a large 12-inch pizza or hunk of pizza. That's a quarter of a large 12-inch pizza. Hungry? In a hurry? Grab a hunk of pizza on the go. Halverson Oil in Kennebec has items for breakfast, including Cinnababies. Need a quick hot lunch or dinner? Yep, we've got you covered too. Serving hot and fresh bone-in and boneless chicken wings. Hot and spicy, home-style, buffalo, or southern style. Hungry yet? Get your burgers and garlic sticks too at Halverson Oil in Kennebec. Located at 301 South Dakota 248. Take exit 235 off I-90 today.
Welcome back to the Rumen Ag Press Box. Call Logan at Rumen Ag for all your Pioneer seed needs.
All right, we're back here. The Lyman Gardens. Lady Raiders got a 30-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Brooke Montgomery to do inbounding chores. Jordan Scott cross timeline to Montgomery. Montgomery on top to Palmer. Palmer to Jordan. Looking inside to Sister Mack. Throws the ball a little too early. Turnover. It's a good set play. Just got to be a little more patient. Here comes Emily Scott pushing it up right side. Bree playing good defense. Max Scott ties her up. Ties her up. Looks like we got a little anticipating going on out there. Max Scott had their hand on the ball for about 2 seconds before they called a foul. Lady Tigers basketball. Emily Scott, top of the key, dribbling left side. Picks up her dribble. Looking. Gives it to Fulton. Max Scott makes her pick her dribble up. The ball is deflected out of bounds by Jordan Scott. It wasn't quite a rejection, but she got a piece of it. Lady Taggers looking the inbounds. Throws the ball over the top to Fulton. Fulton. Brooke Montgomery is called for her 4th personal foul. The 2nd team foul on the Lady Raiders. Scott looking again. Gets it over to the other Scott. Get it on ball on top to Fulton. Fulton, couple dribbles, picks her dribble up. Max Scott ties her up again. Dave Burdett again. She's got her hand on the ball. It should be a jump ball. Come on, Dave. Let's reward the defense a little bit here. Lady Raiders are playing some good defense, getting a piece of the ball. Getting called for holes. Here we go. Play on. Carmichael, right wing. Picks her dribble up. Another steal by Brooke Palmer. The ball is deflected by Jordan Scott to Montgomery. Max Scott thought about it. Puts it, resets, puts it up. No good. Rebounded. Rebounded by 25. Wolf. Bree picks up a foul. Their hands in a cookie jar. That'll be the Lady Raiders' 4th personal foul. Here comes Emily Scott. Bree Smart on her. She double dribbled, no call. Max Scott gets a piece of the ball. Fulton does not like the pressure defense. That should be 5. Man, it's a slow count 5. Scott picks her dribble up. Chambly looking inside. Stolen away by Max Scott. Max Scott pushing. She's going to go to the hole. Finger roll off the glass. Burnett anticipates another whistle. Thought the coach called timeout. No timeout. It's telling his girls to get back. Here comes Lady Taggers. Scott to Chambly. Palmer getting up on her. Got a 5-second count going. Emily Scott. Bree on her. There you go. Jordan beating her through the lane. Running a little flex offense. Wide open from the top. Carmichael front of the rim. Miss box out. Scott comes up with the rebound. She's trapped in a corner. Picked her dribble up. Coach Dallas Richter bails her out. Calls a timeout. And we'll be back in 60 seconds.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same.
Welcome back to the Rumen Ag Press Box. Call Logan at Rumen Ag for all your Pioneer seed needs.
All right, we're back. 4 minutes left. Lady Raiders, 32-point lead. Lady Tigers get the ball into Chambly, Carmichael. Carmichael, Scott, Emily Scott, Bree, all over her. Mac, some good pressure defense there. Oh, Emily Scott sets a pick. Jordan Scott runs right through it. Puts her to the floor. She might get an Academy Award for that. She'll shoot 2. Lady Raiders in the bonus. Lady Tigers are in the bonus. Lady Raiders got 5 team fouls. They'll shoot 2 the rest of the way if the Lady Raiders commit fouls. First one up is strong. Second one's up. No good. Rebounded by Max Scott. Pushing it up. Hands it off to Sister Jordan. Jordan trying to go baseline. Nothing there. Swings it around. Top to Bree Scott. Wagner wide open 3. Right wing. A little short. Rebounded. Fulton. Fulton gives it off to Carmichael. Carmichael. Lady Tigers need a lot of 3s right now. Need about 10 in a row to get back in this ball game. There's a nice little flex cut. There she is, wide open. Emily Scott puts it up for 2. 30-point lead. Jordan Scott penetrating, hands it off to Max Scott. Coach Buss calling for motion. Wagner, got to be strong with the ball. There you go, goes to the basket. Nice. Up off the glass for 2. Use that glass. Use the bank. Go to the bank. It's money. No. Scott tries to pass it to Fulton. Fulton doesn't want to run it down because either way it would have been a backcourt violation. Lady Raiders basketball, running clock. In for the Lady Raiders is Ella Ehlers. And Brooke Montgomery in for Brooke Scott and Brooke Palmer and Jordan Scott. Bree down in the corner. Ehlers inside of Max Scott. Max Scott, one dribble, dishes off. Wagner puts it up, no good. Montgomery at the rebound. She was hammered. No call. I can't say rejection on that one. There we go, Lady Raiders trying to get it inside. Got to pass it. On top to Montgomery. Montgomery gets it over to Wagner. Wagner to Max Scott, right wing. Swing pass. Montgomery. Montgomery thought about it. Wagner, corner. No. Paul Montgomery is smart. Short corner. Max Scott, a little strong. Allison Wolf pushing it up. Kicks it off to Carmichael. Carmichael to Chambly. Chambly looking for that flex cutter. Ehlers on her. Max Scott going for the steal. She gets it. She should slam it. Instead, she lays it up off the glass. 2. Emily Scott bringing it down. Picks her dribble up. Chambly on top of the key. Carmichael. Looks like the Lady Raiders moving their record to 10-2. Oh, Emily Scott goes to the basket, puts it up too strong. Rebounded by Ehlers. She is fouled. I believe the clock will run out. That'll be the ball game, folks. Lady Raiders victorious, 50-16. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for some boys action.